I don't want that kind of. I don't want an earring in my ear.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you do it, but that's not what I think. My vibe is cool this way. I want to keep my pants up. I want to dress like this. I don't care what you say. I don't care what the TV says. This is what I want to do. And I thought about that. And she was just talking about the brain and how we're being really manipulated, man. It's really what it boils down. We're not thinking anymore. Mm-hmm. And I thought about the fact that, how we go to such lengths, especially women, man. When they go shopping, they don't want, they try to buy something someplace sometimes, man, because they don't want to be duplicated when they go to the party. They want to try to find a dress or an outfit that nobody else has because they want to be authentic. They want to be original. Where did you get that from? Oh, I can't remember. Someplace. I don't know. Because they want to be special. They want to stand out. Mm-hmm. Why don't we take that same attitude when it comes to thinking, man? And say, I'm a prototype, man. I mean, out of all of the billions of people on Earth, there's no one that has my set of fingerprints. Mm-hmm. Out of all of God created all different kind of roses, man, different colors. Even when you look at creation, white, black, all the cultures and stuff, so forth, man. Cats, dogs, different colored dogs, different color, insects and different color fish, different color flowers, Why are we all trying to be in this cookie cutter thing, man? All we want to look alike, we want to sound alike, we want to be alike. You're not authentic, man. You're not original anymore. Prince did an interview, man, and he said the reason when he first came out, he was cussing a lot. He said he used a lot of profanity. He took his clothes off and he took his shirt off. Yep, he said, I did that because I wanted to be different.
Yeah.
Nobody else back in the day was doing that.
That's true. Marvin Gaye was doing that crazy stuff too.
Yeah, he said, but I wouldn't do that today because I wouldn't stand out. It wouldn't make me different because everybody's cussing.
Yeah.
Everybody's taking their shirt off. So I wouldn't do it because I don't stand out. It doesn't make me special. I did it because it was out of shock value. Look what Prince is doing, man. He said it was a shock value. It made me stand out. Yeah. But now everybody is doing it. So if I keep my clothes on, I'm different.
Yeah.
I stand out. I'm different. Mm-hmm. And I thought about it. I said, man, that's pretty deep, man. Because I think a lot of artists, man, I listen to the radio. I'm sure you do too, man. And a lot of times you can't. 5 songs will come on, man, and you'll be saying, was that Usher? Was that Beyonce?
Like, everybody sounded like he said?
Yeah, 10 artists, man, sound just like him. Almost the song almost sounded like. Lyrically, they're saying the same thing. So how many of these artists are tax write-offs?
Yeah.
Because, you know what I mean? At some point, man, it's like your money is tight. You're going to go buy Usher instead of somebody that sound like Usher.
It all comes down to that, you got the bandwagon hoppers. It's just like if I was a computer designer and I come out with this awesome computer system and everyone's like, oh, yeah, that's a cool computer system. And then you got other people that's basically, that's going to say, well, yeah, I want to try to make that same exact computer. They want to clone it, because they want to make money. So I think they just want to make money off these the music the same way. It's just a product to them. They really don't care about the soul or the intimacy of the actual music.
Right. Man, it has really challenged me as an artist, and it's taken me a while to come to this enlightenment, man.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's a gift.
Yeah.
Of enlightenment, man. To say, stop. You can be aware of what's going on, and you can be aware of what's relevant, but don't try to clone and be somebody, man. Be you. Find out who you are, find out what's in you, and find out what you are passionate about, and how you want to put that across. Mm-hmm. Because if you can learn to be authentic and people accept you, you're not in competition with anybody.
Yeah.
You stand alone. If you do something out of your heart, and you put your passion in, and you know, you're trying to make it relevant, but you're still trying to keep your own uniqueness and your flavor or your twist on it, and people like you, guess what? You're not in competition because can't nobody beat you being you.
That's true. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Luther said it. He said the reason why he felt like he was so successful, he said because when he came out, he didn't sound like the next Marvin Gaye. He didn't sound like the next Teddy Pendergrass. He didn't sound like the next Smokey Robinson. He sounded like the first Luther Vandross.
Yeah.
He wasn't in competition with anybody. He was Luther Vandross. You know, he didn't come out sounding like anybody. It was like, man, that guy sound like, I don't know who he sound like, man, but he's off the hook.
Yeah, he's really bad.
And I'm finding, like, if you look at the real artists, man, who are, like, really at the top, you don't really see, it's like a John Legend, Alicia Keys. Who do Alicia Keys sound like? She don't sound like, she sound like Alicia Keys. She's not the greatest artist in my opinion.
Yeah.
But she sound like Alicia Keys, and who does Beyonce sound like? I don't know. She sound kind of like Beyonce.
Yeah.
She didn't sound like the next Whitney Houston. She just sound like Beyonce. You got other people trying, but I'm looking at like the originals and the prototypes, and then the carbon copies. You know.
Yeah. And
they'll probably be hanging around for just like a short while, but I don't really see the longevity in being somebody else. You know what I'm saying? You might get in the door for a minute, but, you know, like the guy, what's the guy name that came out sounding just like Stevie Wonder?
You talking about, what's that brother's name? Jaheim?
No, Jaheim is rap. No, the brother that came sounded, Glenn Lewis.
Oh.
Man, he sounded just, when I first heard his CD, I said, man, I thought it was Stevie doing a duet or something with him, because he sounded so much like Stevie Wonder. But, you know, his first album came, and it went, and it really didn't do too much of nothing. And I heard him on an interview, and I think he said, man, he made a mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He made a mistake because it's like, wow, man, it was a compliment that he sounded so much like Stevie Wonder, but we already got a Stevie Wonder.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's, you know, I'm trying to learn how to really think. And that's, you know, that's a big task, man.
Yeah.
To not just necessarily go with the flow, you know, just necessarily go with the flow because everybody else is doing something. You don't even know why you're doing it. You just doing it because everybody else doing it.
Yeah, that's how they got us in the system now.
Yeah, they just got us like that, man. You don't even know. You don't even like it, man. You just gonna go out and do it because somebody else did it, man.
Yeah, it's sad. You know what's funny about that statement? Like that, I think really can mess up your emotions. Like, 'cause if you out here and you just doing stuff, you know, and you really don't want to do nothing, but they got you doing stuff. Think about what kind of job that could do to your emotions, because it's like you don't want to go to a party, but at the same time you at the party. You know, it'll mess you up, man, emotionally, I think.
Of course. You know, of course, man. You never the authentic you, man.
Yep.
Who God created you to be. He put you on here to be something, man. I mean, the fact of the matter is, man, there's never been another you, man. There's never been another you on the planet Earth, man. I'm not talking about a human. You have emotions. You have personality. You know, there's never been another you here. Yeah. And if you spend your whole life trying to be somebody else, we never get to find out you're a piece of God, man. We never find out. We never see that glory of God in you because you spent your whole life trying to be somebody else.
You know what I was thinking about?
That's the insult to God, really.
Yeah.
He made you unique and different, and even the way you think and process, man, all of that is unique and different. He put you here to solve a problem, and your whole life, man, you was trying to be somebody else, and you never solved the problem God put you here to solve.
Yeah. It's funny though, but like you think in our society, right? If you see someone that's creative, what's the first thing they get told? Oh, that's not good. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, you stupid. That's not gonna work. We get